meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew.
How dare you, by the way?
Nobody starts a show like us. Nobody crawls into a show like us.
Tell me there's something wrong with me. Just say I don't know where Sherman Oaks is.
Number.
Hey, like
Dr. Drew is one of the few people that I know, especially in this business, who grew up in this area.
Yeah.
He grew up in the Pasadena area, which is, it's not the Valley, but it is the Valley in the sense that it's not the West Side.
That's the way I look at it. Qualify this, what you're about to say.
Yeah.
I never, until I had a girlfriend in Glendale, and even then I went no further west, or however what direction that is, than Glendale, until I was 16, never went over that hill into the Valley, ever.
Yeah.
In my whole life.
That's a very sad testament
to your
life.
What city comes which, and which one's next down that goddamn valley.
Here's my point. I grew up about 8 or 9 miles west of Drew in the scenic North Hollywood area. I knew from the age of 10 on very well where Pasadena was and how that stuff worked. Sherman Oaks is one over from North Hollywood and just down the freeway that Drew drives. Drew, it's not like he grew up in Pasadena and then moved to Nantucket when he was 9. He never left. And does not know where one of the more prominent Valley cities is, right off of Ventura Boulevard.
Well, I knew approximately.
Wow.
In fact, I didn't know precisely what you're getting on me about.
How do you do?
Yeah.
Boy, now I know what your wife's up against, and there's new empathy for her.
Good.
Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191, fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician, Dixon medicine specialist. Kari Wuhrer should be in here any moment now. Kari, speaking of places you lives about a block down the street from me. I offered to pick her up on my way down the hill tonight. She declined. We'll get to the bottom of that if and when she shows up. She said she was doing press all day, wanted to take a nap, and already had a car lined up and was going to take the car.
She didn't want to hear you drone on. She didn't want to talk to you is the thing.
But I don't see Kari, and I don't see the car-y. So we'll figure out where Kari is.
Hey, got a letter from a kid named Very Scared. He has low self-esteem, got confused about his sexual identity, got involved in a male-male situation. Guy began giving him a blowjob. I don't think I've ever said that word on the radio.
Hold on a second. Do people sign what they're feeling anymore? I thought that was one of those Ann Landers things from the 50s.
What did I say?
Signed Very Scared.
Yeah, this guy did it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Signed, got cornholed.
Anyway, he's having all kinds of weird physical symptoms. He's convinced he has HIV. No way. No way. That just a guy basically...
One half BJ?
Got kissed on the genitalia, basically. This just, nah.
No, so you're saying he doesn't have the AIDS.
He is anxious as hell, and that's all the stuff he's describing here.
How old is he?
Doesn't say. 21.
Ooh. Wow, that is a little confused in the
Speaking of confused,
identity.
We have Dr. Marcel is going to bring up all the equipment to check out the schwanz, your schwanz.
Yeah.
To prove once and for all that people are doing their most stupid acting out. He missed that period.
I kept my penis in a mason jar underneath my parents' house.
He hates people. Likes masturbating, hates people.
That's right.
Have you actually been with a woman? I started thinking, I don't even know.
What was that term? Woman?
Female human form. You won't need that thing that the breasts are attached to?
Who's that? Who's got the breast? That's a woman?
Yeah.
That thing that the breasts, you mean
stick onto? Yeah,
I wonder how they move around so much.
Yeah.
So they're attached to something.
Yeah.
And that thing you're saying is a woman?
Yeah.
And what would that be? This is the front. Is that the side? What side? Is that the front side?
That's the front end.
Front part of the woman?
Front part.
And vagina's on the back, right?
Yeah, back.
Is small the back, just above the buttocks? Is that why they're always complaining? Seems tight to me back there.
Yeah, so now I began realizing that's where that confidence comes from.
The confidence comes from never, ever having a lesion or a wart or anything like it on my penis in my 36 years.
Marcel and I will find it.
Examining it closely on a nightly basis. And listen,
running one's hand over repeatedly is not an examination.
with the lights on? Listen, actually, to be fair to me, I do have a penlight flashlight in my mouth as I turn the pages, sort of like a kid in camp. Drew, you will be doing the penile examination.
Yeah, and Marcel will be behind the microscope, the giant magnifying glass with me.
Look, this isn't a Tupperware party.
Well, if you'll take just my word for it, that's fine.
Yes.
I will find something.
I believe you, and I'd like phone screener Danielle to hold my hand during this ordeal. It'll be very harrowing, you understand? I'll need a shoulder to cry on if some bad results come in.
I think she's staying home that night.
Yeah, I can't blame her.
How dare you? How dare you? Okay. So, that'll be next Wednesday night. Kari Wuhrer should theoretically be in here to pump the project that she's currently pumping, although I'll not mention the project name until she comes in. That
Fair
seems
enough.
like a fair policy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sean?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah, could you put me on hold a little while longer until...
Okay. Michael?
What?
Yeah.
You're 21?
Yes.
What's up?
Me and my girlfriend are seriously into S&M sex, and the thing is, she put a 5-inch barbed wire into my penis. And after this,
Wait a minute.
5-inch what?
You mean
barbed wire.
like down the urethra?
Yes.
No.
And
5 inches of that?
yes.
No. With barbs on it?
Yes.
Impossible.
No, I'm serious.
Hold on a second. Listen, we all know what barbed wire looks like, right?
We were in the town where it was invented.
That's right. And
DeKalb.
Eastern Chicago.
DeKalb, Illinois.
Okay, here's my point. One could maybe fish a wire down one's penis, down one's urethra. But with the barbs on the barbed wire,
How would you get it through?
those barbs, which are the same gauge wire, sort of wrapped around and tweaked to a sharp way, those things come out. I mean, total circumference, you're going to need a good ½ inch to get that opening. You'd be hard pressed to feed that down a cigar tube.
Certainly not down a straw.
Never down a straw.
Yeah, and the urethra.
And the urethra is not like your a-hole where you can will accommodate a bowling pin if you've done enough horse tranquilizer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm already labeling Michael a liar, or at least an exaggerator. Michael?
Yes.
Yeah. How is it, now this is standard barbed wire?
Yeah.
How is it that the barbs were able to make it down your urethra?
That's what she said. I was blindfolded. That's the thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
we don't know what she did.
Yeah, okay. She didn't put barbed wire down there, you idiot.
Just
But
said
the
it.
thing is ever since then, I've been having serious swelling, and after that, she gave me a blowjob, and
Wow.
since then, my testicles been swollen. And
You need to get yourself to a hospital. Seriously.
Yeah. You need to get yourself a nice tetanus shot.
A tetanus shot among other things, but I've seen people get the flesh-eating bacteria in that region. You get the wrong bacteria into the soft tissue, man, it's over. Game over. So
Yeah.
I suggest you have somebody take a look at this.
And the thing is I've been calling around for doctors, and they told me, no, we won't see you for something like that because that's your fault.
Now this is a bogus
That's
call.
your fault.
That's totally
No, I'm
bogus.
serious. I
No,
talked
that is
to
Michael. That is totally bogus. There's
No, I
no.
talked to my girlfriend's dad. He's the doctor who I called.
That is,
Okay, well, don't call your girlfriend's dad the feeder of the barb.
by the way, your dad is not. I called around to a lot of doctors.
Well,
Okay, so that was untrue, which is what I said. It's not true.
So let's replace the sentence, I called around to a lot of doctors, to I called one doctor.
okay, one doctor.
What kind of doctor is he?
He's but I heard, well, I don't really know the man. But
Yeah,
the only thing I know.
Come on, forget
You
it.
idiot.
Forget it.
Actually, he's a cattle rancher.
Yeah.
That's where she got the barbed wire. Hey, listen. Listen, you a-holes, you idiots, you nincompoops out there. Don't bother us with your bizarre questions. I don't want to hear them. I've had an ass full. She did not put barbed wire down your penis. She couldn't have put barbed wire down your penis because the barbs wouldn't have made it down your penis. She could have fished some sort of wire down your penis. She did some damage. Good. That's the way it works.